Hey folks, doing Hero of None with your Mundus Minute for July 26, 2018. News, luxury merchant, and golden merchant stuff, all in a few minutes. So, first up, Twitch drops. If you haven't already, there is a quick keynote this afternoon, which should have gotten you 5 Ouroboros crates, and if you didn't get that, you have one more chance to get a Flame Atronach Senate pet and another Ouroboros crate tomorrow, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. You have to be watching the Bethesda Twitch channel to get those. Make sure your ESO account is linked up to your Twitch account to get those. In addition, while QuakeCon is going on, they're also having a giveaway of a free Bantam Guar pet. All you have to do is go to the stacked up donation drive and donate $25 or more. And streamers supposedly can get the same thing if they help donate through their streams or not. I'm not quite sure how that works right now myself, but I'll put the link down below to the article so you can go ahead and link up if you want to as well. Also, they're doing a Dallas Pets Alive donation. So if you guys want to, if you're looking for a pet and you want to give one of these service dogs a home, you can look into that as well. And finally in the news, save on crown packs up to 40%. Now while QuakeCon is going on. So if you don't, or if you're planning to buy something in the future, now is the time to save up on it. If you don't get it now, you're probably not going to get cheaper deals later on. And honestly, a lot of deals go, or a lot of the new retail stuff goes up after they do a crown pack like this. So if you buy 21,000 crowns, you get 40% off. 14,000, you get 35% off. 5,000 or 5.5 thousand, you get 30% off. 3,000, 25% off, and 1.5 thousand, you get 20% off. So go to elderscrollsonline.com and get those reductions. If you play on Steam, you're gonna have to buy them through Steam. The stuff that they sell on elderscrollsonline.com does not apply over to Steam for whatever reason. Anyways, let's take a look at luxury merchant and golden merchant for this week. So this week, it seems to be lunar stuff from elsewhere, and honestly, I don't recognize any of these items from elsewhere. But you can buy a lunar boulder, fire, lunar multi-hued trio, and a cactus. And on the golden merchant. For 1,500, Necklace of the Night Mother, stamina, weapon damage, stamina recovery, weapon damage, and reduces the radius you can be detected by sneaking by 2 meters. This reduces the cost to sneak by 25%. Honestly, this is a good set to get for thieving. The reduction in radius also reduces the your ability to be detected from the front as well, which is mostly where you're going to get detected from. However, I probably wouldn't get this for any PvE or PvP sets. It's not going to be that great. It does give some base stats that are kind of helpful, but this reduction in detection radius, most times if you're going to be doing this, you're going to be a Nightblade anyways, and you have the ability to cloak multiple times if you need it. So, yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend it. Go ahead and go, farm out the set if you really do want it. Necklace of the Veiled Inheritance. Weapon damage, physical resistance, weapon critical, and when you deal damage, you have a 10% chance to increase your weapon damage by 400 for 5 seconds. Interesting set. Unfortunately, I would not recommend it. Yes, it does raise up your damage with that 10% chance. However, this physical resistance here, not the greatest. In addition to that, it's also healthy. So it's coming from a heavy armor set. You can get this inside of, I want to say, Aladorn, if you really want to get it. And that part of damage might seem good, but there's other sets out there that are still better. Even 7th Legion, which is currently getting a debuff next patch, is better than this. Ravager, another good set. So yeah, I would pass up on this. You don't need to spend the gold for that. For 250k, Necklace of Oblivion. Weapon critical, weapon damage, stamina, recovery, weapon damage, and we kill an enemy, fill soul gem and heal for 1,720 health. Again, another set. This is good if you're trying to farm up soul gems and you have a lot to fill. You just go in and kill some low B mobs and you fill up soul gems like crazy. However, you can get this out of Vault of Madness fairly easy, and you do not need the full gold version of this, especially at 250k. Pass on it. And then two throw. Weapon damage, physical resistance. Wait, no. One. There we go. Two throw. Stamina, weapon critical, weapon damage, and game major savagery at all times. Increase your weapon critical rate by 2,191. Again, another one, pass. I believe this one comes out of... Honestly, I cannot remember the dungeons this comes out of. You can farm this out if you really need it to, but major savagery is not going to be boosted up by having this in gold. And that weapon damage on that 5-piece, really not anything to go home and talk about. Addition to that, if you're using this for a PvE build, you have weapon power pots that are going to give you the same thing here. And if you're doing it in a PvE build, maybe you're doing it inside the CP campaign, which you probably have other abilities to give you weapon major savagery to give you that weapon critical buff. So again, pass. For 100k, shoulders, Spawn and Mephala, which I like this set, but it's unfortunately not that great of a debuff. I mean, it does give a snare and does get poison damage, but it's not terribly great. In addition to that, it's shoulders. You can get this with a key. Bloodspawn. Bloodspawn is pretty meta for both tanks and for PvP. This gives you a lot of ultimate. Also gives you a bit of physical spell resistance. And also gives you a bit of stamina recovery. So it is kind of well versatile for those things. But again, shoulders, just get it with a key. You're better off rolling the dice on that. Anyways, that's Hero of None. That is your Mundus Minute for July 26, 2019. I'll see you all in Tamriel.